two. He's got his secondary stone and his third gold, the second gold being on the left-hand side. But the good thing on the right here is that these cliffs, and where the wood line is, can make it a very nice and easy wall off here for Wonder. So actually keep him safe on the right-hand side for sure. Here right now though for Vinchester, let's have a look at his map for himself. He's got a woodline very close to the side of his TC, right on the flanks of him are his main gold and his main stone too. It's very interesting, nothing I see normally, but there you go. They're going to start bringing the first boar in, of course. So we've got the main gold and the stone very close to the TC, to the sort of side, and towards the back of the map as well. And when you think about it where Wander's base is, this is sort of somewhat to the back. It's not, of course, completely safe, but it could be a lot worse, to be fair. The rest of the map, though, wise, I put some deer in over there. It's got berries to go on the other side of the TC. It's where his second goes. And look at this hill configuration cliffs. Like, what is this? You can easily just start walling up this section, and of course this section. Not going to cost them too much wood, really, in the grand scheme of things. And then you can pretty much finish up the front here with, you know, barracks and stable and whatnot, and you should be all good to go. Again, another if you want to really start walling a bit far forward, another small section you could do, and that will protect you completely. So, it's a nice map here from Vinchester, not too shabby. The only real concern maybe is this probably wood line over here. And in fact, that there's no other wood line. This is the only wood line here. The other ones are a little bit far away to the south, which isn't the end of the world. But again, a bit like Wander, he only really has one wood line close to his TC. The other one's very far away. So I think out of the ordinary from these build orders. 3 on the wood here from Wander, nothing too dissimilar. 4 on the wood here from Vinchester. Okay. I'm going to bring the next 4 in, yeah, just a tad bit later, but he has pushing all these deer. Streams is fine SMB. I've got no issues from my end. Might be Twitch. So down 2 farms, so it may not be actually a trash of sorts. It's looking more to be a scout build. Putting down those 2 farms. Wander is first to click up, and up he goes. I'm gonna go with 21 pop, it seems. A little bit earlier. Almost like he wants to try and get some good map control going, it seems. Just getting that stable up a little bit earlier, maybe get the scouts out earlier too. Vinchester, however, going to go for definitely a different style of build here. Not 4 on wood, I thought maybe going to go for a 4 on wood. It's going to go for archers, clearly. It's going to put 2 in the gold. Put the barracks, maybe... Boy. It either means 2 things. He's either going to go for archers, or he's going to probably go for maybe man-at-arms. He's got the barracks coming down already as it's clicked up. He's got 2 farms down too. Normally when you go for your archer build, you generally go for the 1 farm, from what I know. Looks though as if he might be changing his mind on that one. Maybe go for man-at-arms. Let's have a look at his point of view, of course. Yeah, he's going to go for man-at-arms. He's got 3 militias already started to be created here. And of course, Wander's scout going by hasn't noticed the fact that, you know, the militias have been created. Just knows the barracks has already come down. And that's pretty standard just because of the fact that, you know, Wander's already got his barracks down, and stable already started to come up. He still hasn't picked up those 2 sheep as well. Yeah, we just see a little bit of straggler laming coming out of Wander as well, which was a bit cheeky. So Wander now getting the horse collar. Double attacks coming from Vinchester. Yeah, and instead of up, so probably seeing the scouts coming out already. The only concern I do have with this from Vinchester is that I feel like this is slightly late. And the reason why I'm saying this is that the militia, by the time they get over towards Wander's base and become man-at-arms, of course, might be just a tad late. Good thing that for Vinchester, he is starting to pick up this village over here. Of course, now that the +2 attack, he really needs Wander to go and save the day. And it's like he is saying something, but just a bit too late. May cost Vinchester's scout, but here comes that spearman. He's going to punch that away. And now we've been seeing a Trying to see that Palisade wall come one trying to come up. That villager though, it's got to run back. 3 man at arms are rushing forward here. Now gonna get straight to the wood line. Wonder's got to start walling up this wood. Okay, there we go. It's doing a nice little bit of quick walls. Defensive spearman also coming out into play. 3 man arms will go charge straight into the wood line, but now backs up is going to start taking out the scout. The spearman going to get involved too. One scout goes down. Could see the second, and these man at arms are still alive. And in fact, they've got so much HP. Oh my god, an absolute slaughter. Oh my god, Vinchester just destroyed the entire army of Wonder. Wonder just lost 3 scouts, and only the first man at arm went down. That spearman also went down too, but what a champion spin. And now the scout again, the 4th one could go down. Oh, but just in the nick of time. The rest of them do fall. But that's a lot of damage done to Wander's scouts there. And that kind of, I would say, paid for itself, really. 3 scouts down. A villager also getting picked up with the scout from Vinchester. And the fact that the other scout here is on 3 HP. And plus, it's given a lot of time for him, Vinchester, to prepare. He's already been on the gold, so archery range is starting to come out. Sorry, archer's coming out from the archery range. My bad. Now I see a couple more defensive spearmen going to start being creative. But that was a beautiful play by Vinchester. And look at this as well. 4 villagers ahead right now. Probably Wander's probably maybe an early wheelbarrow. I didn't check. I didn't look at the thingy. Maybe I should have done. I don't think so though. I just generally think that Vinchester is pretty far ahead at this point. Fletching now being done because that blacksmith has been up for a bit of time. Now it's going to start pushing out. The 4 scouts going to try and do some damage. But really, it's only 3 scouts, so that 4th one's pretty much a goner. He's got to make sure he's microing that on, literally just bang on. He's got to get this to be working. Spearman already there, doing a nice bit of coverage as well. Because that little tree was already chopped. He's got access to both wood lines with that 1 spearman. I believe anyway. Looks like the spearman's going to go around, but 1 scout gets picked up straight away. 1 villager does go down though, surprisingly enough. Now these scouts going to get into the wood line. Could see a 2nd Vil. He's got trapped. It's going to go down. 2 Vils down with these, well, 3 scouts. That was actually quite well played. A little bit surprising. I thought they would do a little bit less damage. Wonder just went for a straight commitment there. We'll lose the 2nd scout. As the archers now start to move in. Let's see how much damage they can do. Gate comes down quickly. Towers coming up and respond. And I've got 6 villagers onto that archer range. Looks like we'll lose maybe 1 or 2 Vils here. That one is trapped. Okay, yeah, it's going to focus it down. Well played coming out here. One archer being sacrificed to TC. Looks to harass even further. 4 scouts have tracked back though, looking to try and defend. They probably could do enough here, I feel. Now even a couple of skirms are starting to pop out too. Not even patrolling either, and Ghost Scouts get a good couple of hits away as... Yeah, well, 1 scout does go down. Plucking yourself into a nice decent position. And microing very well here by Vinchester. Managed to pick up 2 scouts here. Skirmish is just not doing enough just yet. I'll take a good couple of hits away. Now we go, the number of archers are dwindling here. He's just kiting back further and further. Wow, great play by Vinchester. Annihilating 4 scouts and that skirmisher too. Now it's just 6 archers. Now he's down to 2, but this is more than just paid for itself. The skirmishers now will push this back, but that's just the first batch of archers. Another whole adding to what's the rest of them coming over here. Stonewall's coming out of Wander as well. Really wants to protect this side. Can't allow these archers to get in. He will get this up in good time. The in-game sounds are a bit out of sync. I don't know what I can do about that one. That's no idea about that one, buddy. So Vinchester is moving back. It seems Wander has got 4 skirmishers here. He's getting the padded archer armor as well. Vinchester's at first to click up. That's unsurprising, really. I mean, he's going for a mini archer build. It's very heavy food build coming out here from Wander skirms and scouts. That's going to delay his uptime for sure. Looks like he's picked up 1 skirmisher, the other archer's going back, and now a stable's starting to come up. Yeah, was he going to drop an archer? He was actually going to drop a 2nd stable. I maybe thought maybe the stable partly for the bloodlines, maybe to get a couple of knights out just because of these skirmishes, but he's going to drop a second stable here. Interesting move. I just thought maybe he's going to just stick to the plan and maybe just go 3-4 ranges. Play it casual, but that doesn't seem to be the case. He's going to get the scale binding armor and the gold shaft mining. So the rest of the yard just move to the left-hand side. Move around, and the real issue here is Wander's gold. And the reason why I'm saying is that this tower isn't fully protecting it. It's doing enough at the moment, but these are just going to circle around right now. A lot of these builds on the other side, particularly this point, are very vulnerable. Vinchester, knowing that he's getting up to the castle edge, is being a little bit wary. He doesn't want to lose most of his army before he even hits the castle edge. Picks up a wolf. But he's got the plateau here. That's very nice for him. There's a couple of scouts being created by Vinchester. Is he going to get light cav option? Yeah, he's got the bloodlines and the +1. Crossroading on. Now forward siege workshop coming out here from Vinchester. Ooh. And GG gets called by Wander straight away. Game 1 is already decided. Wander is just no way near clicking up. That was a fast game. And yeah, Wander was just... I think Wander was completely got taken aback by the man-at-arms play there from Vinchester. And it's because he scouted barracks and just thought, oh, he's up a little bit later or something like that. You know, maybe going 22 pop. But in fact, didn't scout out, of course, the militias coming out. And then out came man-at-arms. Just came in here, wiped out Moses' army. Wander kept making into scouts and maybe skirmishes too. That just delayed his uptime so much. All this defensive walling that he had to do too kind of cost him a bit. And Vinchester just got all the space in the world to get up, and that was really nicely played there. So we look into the achievements. 18 to 18. Oh. Economy-wise, yeah. Well, Wander's ahead, but a little bit on the food and the wood, but the goal count was just miles ahead in Vinchester. And 5 goals difference, but that was the uptime, of course. So let's back ourselves out. They have started to the next game, so we're just going to quickly change those all-important scores with Vinchester taking first game. He strikes blood first. Interesting. So they've already started. It looks like they're rapidly going into their guys. No, sitting around like I was the other day. I was sitting the other day and I was like, oh my god, this like a big 20-minute. Oh, it was fire, of course. I changed. That was it. Now I remember. It was fire that 8th Wonder was against. He lost that one, yeah. So, Vinchester entering this tournament as a replacement for Lang, and already got off to a decent start. I very liked that play. I think you played very clean. Alright. Well, the good thing is we're not really hanging around. We're already jumping into the second game, guys. Thank you. Thanks for everyone that's joining so far. I know it's a little bit short notice. Normally we start a little bit earlier than this before the games begin. But anyway, welcome everyone. It's that 1v1 Invitational, of course. Arabian Invitational. It's game number 2 between Wander and Vinchester. With Vinchester striking first on the first game. See if Wander can try and come back. And look at the settings this time. Wander picking the Britons. Of course, we can't pick Huns, Mains, or Aztecs. He's picked the Britons, but Vinchester cheekily has gone for Goths. Of course, it is hidden civs. I don't know what they picked. But Vinchester's going for a very nice counter, I feel. Goths. Such a monster civ. So we'll introduce those all-important maps. And whilst we're looking at Vinchester, let's have a look at Vinchester's map, shall we? On the front, it's got its main stone, tucked by the wood line here with its wastes. Desert Arabia, by the way, for those who do not know. So it's got wood lines to the front here. Fairly big. That waste has been a little bit of an annoyance, but it's just going to put a lumber camp to the right-hand side over there. It's got its main gold and secondary gold to the north of the TC on this hill. He is in a crater as well, by the way. Isn't ideal as such. You're probably going to have to maybe put a tower here later on. If you can get a TC on the top ground over here, that'd be lovely. Even if it's a castle on top of here later on as well, would be even better. But we'll see how the game progresses. It's Vinchester starting to send some builds to the wood line already. Apart from that though, yeah, the secondary stone also up there too. And on the left hand side, very nice to wallable. There's a cliff edge to where the wood line is. And again, also wallable in its middle section too, where the third gold is also situated. So very nice for Vinchester. Yes, the hill's a bit of a slight issue, but it could be worse. I mean, if he can control this front section over here where his woodline and his gold is, I think he'll be, well, golden, in fact. He's bringing that first boar in. Anyway, let's have a look at Wonder's map. To south of his TC. Sort of further out into the map, of course. It's where his main gold is. To the back, he's got his main stone, secondary stone, and he's also taking the woodline over here, too. Wallable on this section here, everyone's will be a little bit more expansive. Maybe take the walls up to here, but he might just do it there and play it safe. Rest of the map, though, for himself, has got those berries very close to TC, in fact, as he brings that first boar in. And that's pretty much it. He's got a woodline to the front, a little bit further out. The secondary gold very far out from the main gold. Of course, that third gold, or second, or how you want to call it, being at the back of the map. So that's good for him. He's got another back gold to take on later on. Can even do a little bit of walling to his side too. And that should keep him fairly secure on that section. But this main gold is a bit far out. It is on flat surface though, unlike Vinchester, so that's kind of a good thing at least going for him. And he can TC on this other side too, with Britain's having those nice cheap TCs. Get a little bit of woodline to go with it as well. 2 for the price of 1. Looks like Vinch is starting to push some deer in already. Interesting what he might be going for. He's got the 4 on the woods. He might go for a Drush. I'll be interested if he goes, maybe he goes go straight like Drush FC Huskars, although that's just far too risky, I think. He might just go for a simple Drush FC Knights. He's bringing in that next ball. He's going to send that villager out. It's about the right time for barracks to start being placed down. It's going to go very far around. I like this. He's going to go quite far out just so he can maybe put the military buildings on top of the hill here too. And again, provide a nice little cover for the gold. Wonder, however, what's he up to? Well, he's got enough wood to put a barracks down, but it doesn't look like he's doing it at all, really. In fact, it looks like he's just focusing back at home. Maybe he's going to go for a straight archer build. Forget doing the Drush. Oh, do Britons ever beat Goths in a high level? The probably best bet is maybe in the feudal age. It can. It's not like it's impossible. It just can be very difficult, really. The good thing that Britons do have, though, is their champions are a lot stronger than the Goths. They just can't mass them as well as the Goths can. So the late game, I feel like the Britons might have a lot of issues. But it all depends how the game is being planned out. And I think Warner's taking the correct strategy. I don't think he can really fight it out if Vinchester goes full straight up like Drush FC sort of thing. I think he's going to go for a nice aggressive feudal build. And that's what he's going to be doing. He's clicking up, putting 2 to the gold already. This could also be man at arms once again. We did see it last time from Vinchester. Maybe 8th one is thinking, maybe give a piece of my taste of his own medicine. He's got enough wood for the barracks to come down already, and that's it. And you can already see here, the back of Vinchester's base, already got the walls coming up, and he's got that barracks down, and on the way he goes. Drush moving out. Wonder already having a little cheeky peek inside Vinchester's base. Probably will scout, of course, that 10 gold being collected on the main gold pile. Even the barracks already up. He knows it's probably a Drush for sure. And Vinchester is actually taking a bit of a backseat. He's just taking back those militias. Probably a bit worried that Wander's going to go for a Drush. And he's scouting out this just now. And then we go to barracks. Already down from Wander. Actually making any man-at-arms. I like this decision. I think it's just best to go straight into the archery ranges. And start being aggressive. Now, Vinchester knowing this is now sending those militias out, but one of them is sent back to try and deal with the scout, but of course having uphill +2, this militia's going to go down. That's 1 militia picked off, 2 are going to, I don't think they're really going to cut it, quite frankly. Man, that scout's on a decent amount of HP still left, so, and they're just going to fight it. Man oh man. One's got a club, one's got a fist, who's going to win, but oh, that village's getting a little bit weak, so be careful. Archer now starts to pop out, even Vinchester's scout going to get a bit of piece of action. Yay. It seems that everyone's going to track back a little bit here. But be careful, he doesn't want to really lose his archer. That's like the ideal. First archer can get a second archer range now just coming down. This guy looks like he will his archer to scout, surprisingly. Oh, okay. 1-for-1 trade there. Another archer does pop out though. Yeah, this rush has been fairly useless, but at least what it has done is bought Vinchester some time, as he's now fully walled. Look at these walls. Pretty extensive. Yeah, that is also impassable. Yeah, even the left-hand side too, and the middle section was done. So these all safe. And he's got 3 on stone too. I'm not sure he's got enough farmers though. 4 farmers? He did take all of his deer though. There were quite a few. Just whether or not he's gonna... Oh, and... Oh my god, that wolf killed both of the militia. Champion. That wolf. I don't know what they'll just fight with. It looks like knives. It looks like fists. Could be anything, really. Vinchester is up, though. Okay, now he's sowed down a few more farms. I thought he probably should have done a bit early. In fact, he's got nowhere near enough. He's just having to go for a flash build? What is Vinchester doing? Well, he's putting down the blacksmith. He's probably maybe going to put down a market or something. I don't know, but he's putting down a blacksmith for sure. He's mining stone. And we're already seeing here from Wonder a tower coming up behind his wood line. And that's going to do a lot of damage, because that could... oh, I think it's just out of range here on the stone, but it's definitely going to take the wood line for sure. Oh, if only there's one more tile in. If he gets the fletching, though, I think it might be able to reach some parts of it. Oh, I think it's just out of range. Just fortunate if Vinchester does escape those villas off that wood line. Have to migrate into another one. But again, this wood line again can be another tower could come up here from Wonder. Now I see a defensive tower coming out of here from Vinchester. He's getting the fletching too. Where is this? Yeah, he's got absolutely 0 army. He's got no other military buildings apart from his barracks. That's crazy. I'm sorry, I keep... war, but I see everything. So in the end, looks like Wonder is going to get inside. It's going to break down that house. Just right on top of that. This is how we'll go up. But it is taking its sweet time. This house is literally on the particle control. There we go. Now it's down. Here come those villas. Going to start charging up. We'll meet a fully walled in structure here, but it's just going to batter down this tower anyway. There's no second tower thing behind it. So regardless... I mean, he's got to try and pick off these archers with the tower here. But even then, I think it's underneath. And this tower's going to start going down. He's got to put another tower up behind this and try and repair this and keep it as long as possible. But I don't know how long that can last. It's going down very quickly. The tower will come up just in time, however. And with the fletching too, we'll reach it. Tower taking care of business, so and that tower will stay up. A lot of eco. I think though I feel like coming up from Vinchester, but he is 5 villages ahead. Now we're gonna see another tower come up once more here from Wonder. Vinchester's gotta really think about this one. Does he see the fog of war? Yeah, well, he's put town watch too. Oh, that's beautiful. He should be seen as on his. Okay, now the archer's also getting picking on his villagers. Oh, he's gonna have to evacuate. It's just too late, I think, to put a counter tower up. In fact, he's going to put a house up yet along the line. Yeah, beautiful. Fog of town watch done. Really nice. But, however, though, despite that, he failed to see that one in good time, and now he's got to evacuate from that lumber line once more. It's completely off wood. He's having to go to this one over here on the right-hand side and even delete some of the wall structures just so he can get another lumber camp up. And Wander's up ahead of Vinchester as well. Vinchester only getting the wheelbarrow just now. And his economy's a little bit out of shape. He's got a fair amount of wood tucked up. It's more the fact that his food and gold just not enough. The food in particular to click up with. Yeah, one more tower comes up. Wonder clicked up at a really good time considering the aggressiveness he's had to put out here. Now he's putting down a stable too. Vinchester's still in the feudal age here. I don't think this plan has worked quite well, unfortunately. Now he's putting down that market. Trying to stonewall the towers in as well. I mean, Wanda hits the castle edge there. Bodkin arrow and crossbow being done. And Vinchester finally clicks up. Oh, finally, he does. Has he got enough stone? Okay, he is mining enough stone to get a castle when he does reach that castle edge. It's a question of whether or not... Well, he won't be able to put it in his position he likes, most slightly, just because of the amount of pressure coming in. The crossbow's already done. Palisade going to start dropping very low. There is a tower here to protect the gold, of course, but... I'm starting to see lots of house walls. Of course, Goths can't do any stone walls, so... having to just do many house walls, this is very, you know... inefficient in terms of wood. Look at the pop room he has. It's just 90, just the amount of houses he's put up. Tower does come up in a nick of time. One villager does go down as a result. Now, so again, even more houses being created. Now, a knight also entering in. And have that 8 range as well. Gonna start picking up villagers. Tower, they're taking off some of those crossbow units. On the left-hand side, however, another tower does pop up, just again to try and deny any more wood being collected here. And yeah, that house goes down immediately. It was like about 2 HP it was. Now the knight's going to get right underneath that tower. May actually force yet another tower to come up to defend that tower, which is crazy. Vinchester buys some stone here with whatever he has left, and he puts the castle very close to his TC. Can't put it anywhere else secure. Trying to send a villager out to basically wall that up, but that villager goes down. He ain't getting back up. Now ones are going to start getting scale-barding armor. Of course, basically try and counter the Huskars as best he can. That's what's going to start to come out from. Binch can't stonewall because he's Goths. Castle is finally being up. Scale armor also been created. And the squires too. Yeah, I know. I know people saying that sound in the chat that sounds a bit off. It's not me. My stream's it's fine. I just checked the settings. So if I were you, try and refresh. I might restart the stream after this game. Try and fix it. I don't know. The stream's coming up fine on my thing. I can't do anything about it really at this point, so I'm sorry. Take me, guys. Take me. Wonder's not bad now. He's got some really good map control coming out here from Wonder as well. And the castle's not really ideally placed. As such, the goal is pretty much protected now. It's got a castle and a tower there in decent proximity. And of course, we can get a TC up on this section a little bit later on, but I think he's really far behind. In fact, look at this. One has already got a second TC. The third one should be coming up shortly enough. We're not even seeing a monastery coming up too. And again, monastery is a good idea. The reason why the monastery is a good idea, 1, heals the knights. 2, it can convert Huskars quite alright. Just because of the fact that with the Huskars, they're quite slow Huskars. So the monks actually can do quite a good job, but the thing is though, Vinchester got the squires, so that may not be so useful anymore. You can actually now close them down. So it's probably more just to heal the knights up, and also to pick up those all-important relics later on. Breaking through the palisade, get inside on this hand side. The tower's already up. It's going to start trying to batter it down. Second TC up from Vinchester, third TC as well, so he's actually finally on 3 TCs. And the Vil count is 55-55. This game is closer than I thought, in all honesty. They're also still a bit forward, probably just from building those towers, now just start building houses. But I thought maybe try and build a siege workshop of sorts, potentially. What's it up to? What's this villager up to, I wonder? Ha! That's funny, because it's Wonder. I may try and build a tower, maybe put it back here. Just to try and harass more wood line. Wouldn't be too bad of an option, but oh, here we go. Huskars like to come out also. And Spearman too, with +2 armor also be done, so they're pretty tanky beasts. But the Spearmen get absolutely destroyed by the crossbows. There's just not enough Huskars to take it out. This combo here from Wonder is working quite well. Sadly, Vinchester just hasn't got the production or the numbers to try and deal with it just yet. Okay, he's going to get plagued with unfortunately now. Guard tower coming out from Wonder. Ooh. I like the guard tower option. It's such a good upgrade. It's like Vinchester's already caught wind. That town watch with the house there being placed, there's no towers coming up. Just gonna retask those villas to some farming. That's fair enough. Tower's gonna be up now. On the left hand side, yeah, just nothing else going on there. So many blinkings just because these towers are hitting so many things. One not gonna get town watch. Nothing else going back in space. It's been completely pretty alright. He's got his third TC up just yet. Yeah, he has got his third TC up on that stone, of course. It's kind of looking really solid. He's mining a lot of stones, so potentially looking to put a castle down in the near future. May try and put it on top of here. He's actually got a bunch of vills coming forward. Oh, here we go. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. Oh, he's just going to put another guard tower down. Oh, I would love to see if we could go to the castle. But in fact, that's a guard tower down. It's a guard tower rush? Really? Wonder? Not fair enough. Oh, here we go, though. Huskars just come up. Now a couple of pikers in there getting that stuck in. Monk's doing some good conversions, as I was talking about. And that was pretty nice. The fight. Yeah, that's... To be fair, it could have got a lot worse. And these Huskars are still doing a decent job. I'm trying to pick up the monks as best he can. It wasn't the worst trade I've ever seen. The tower has gone up though. Vinchester has lost all his military. He's got to 7 against 15 here. Honestly, it could have gone a lot worse, I think. I think it wasn't the worst fight in the world. The tower is up though. That's going to cause a few more problems to the farmland here for one thing, and also the stone pile too. Secondary gold is also locked out. And there we go. There's that castle we're talking about. The 2 towers up doing a nice coverage there too. There we go. Even we're starting to wall those villages and there's nothing much that Vinchester can really do at this point. It's pretty much all walled out. This castle's going to go up. It's going to take down this TC. It's pretty much going to lock him up this gold. And what is he going to do? Well, Vinchester's going to start sending some units out. I think he's looking to... maybe try and reclaim some of this area? Looks like he's trying to do that, but there's 2 houses there just blaming the gold practically. That's quite nice. So he's now starting to go up. Maybe he's going to... I think he's just going to start counter-raiding here. Just start going out those Huskars and just start raiding. Got the anarchy done, and the spam is real. So even sending out a few villagers here. It's probably going to try and put a TC of some sort over here. He's got to get back onto gold somehow. And Wonder has now clicked up to the Imperial Age. He had those resources just then. This is a really nice position here. You can put everything on this hill that he likes. Extra rangers, siege workshops, even the hill advantage too. Get that trebuchet out and just start knocking down that castle. But he probably won't go rangers. He's probably going to go for barracks and start making those champions, of course. And here we go, big fights are coming up, but the spam is real. Can he hold off the Goths at this stage of the game? The TC and siege workshop comes up. There's just so much military, 32 and climbing. Vinchester knows that he has to get something done. And he's going to right now. Here we go, the Huskars are starting to raid here. Pike's also in the mix as well. A few monks, a fair amount of monks. 4 monks in fact, going to try and convert. See how well they do. Yeah, there's a couple of conversions up there. The monks are still alive there too. I want to back him out though. Long swords not being done. Oh, if this raiding was done maybe 2 minutes earlier, I think the damage could have been a lot more. Because it seems like the biggest farming eco coming out of Wonder here. Really. He may be able to get 2-handed swords, but I'm not too sure if he can... Yeah, I mean, look. He's about to hit Imperial. The food count for him is not enough. He is spamming a lot, to be honest. He'll be able to get, for sure, 2-handed swordsman. but I'm not sure he can afford champion without stopping production. And Vinchester's on the way up too as well. I think what Wonder has to do, he has to sort of play the objective game here and just take down this castle here and start pushing in through the middle of this base. You can see they're trying to clear out these two houses. And a couple of Huskars trying to raid what they can. Well, what the monastery really, but still. Do what he can at least. And there we go. Even's like looking to try and wall in, I think, that trebuchet. This looks to unpack right now. He's going to start getting to work, I believe, on that castle. Now, what would be really cheeky, but is what I would love to see right from Vinchester right now. He sends the army across, deletes the two palisades, and just takes out that trebuchet. He's going to send those Huskars already in there. I think he's still opening. Yeah, these some still aren't built, so they're going to take it down anyway. But if it was built armor, those palisades couldn't be deleted. Now we've got them away inside. Trebuchet goes down, castle's still up. And there's so many Huskars on the front right now. 200 swords have been done. The chainmail armor being done. Picking off those doors. So that's my goal. Not having that business. And here we go. Vinchester, look at also the build count right now. Vinchester on 94, 78 for Wonder. Wonder is maybe slowing down a little bit here. Now he's going to face a Goth in Imperial who's getting an Elite Huskar. He's getting the Blast Furnace. Oh, okay, he just cancelled Elite Huskar. He's going to get Man at Arms instead, looking to try and transfer into those champions. Just invest that food count into that instead. Wonder finally going to get the champion upgrade, but these are really fully upgraded. He's going to get a +2 armor and a +1 attack. And in fact, Vinchester's out-teching him. He's going to get the +4 attack very shortly. Of course, he can't get the +4 armor as he is Goths, but he can get the +4 attack. I'm just not sure that Wonder really has enough army at this point. He's got more, apparently. Just not sure he can try and deal with the spam, because look at that, Perfusion also starting to come in right now. No more trebuchets coming out of Wonder. He's got a couple of crossbows here trying to raid. Just pick off a good couple of ills. Nice and good farming space. On the left, however, a few 200 swords, and we're going to look to try and raid. Spotline here. A little bit exposed. Here we go. On the middle, though, Battering Ram coming out. The champion's now upgraded. And it looks like Vinchester does not want to take that fight just yet. He is now going to get 200 swordsmen himself. Ready. He's just trying to wait for that champion upgrade to come on in. Those Huskars here on the right hand side. Looks like they'll probably will deal access crossbows. Yeah. The +4 attacks as well. Going to just demolish him. In the middle, though, a bit of an engagement happened there. And that did not pan out well there for Vinchester. He lost quite a bit. Well, those Huskars, and that's a little bit unsurprising. I mean, it is champions versus Huskars. We know well that's going to happen. Here we go. The champion upgrade is now done though for Vinchester. He's got the +4 attack. And Wonder, while he has +4 armor, hasn't got +2 attack at all. So he's got the +1, and they're going to go down very easily. And this is not looking great, I don't feel. More and more champions being spammed up by Wonder here. We could maybe even see a university come up from Vinchester, maybe get some hand cannons out. Probably the best idea though versus Britons. I think he's just got to stick to what he's doing right now. Another guard tower comes up though. He's just going to deny him off that gold. It's quite a nice idea. In the middle though, the Goth spam is just now starting to become real. So start pushing him with these champions right now. No worries, ban user. And the champions too. Start just moving on in actually. The pressure is getting quite intense here, I think, on Wonder's base. Champions are starting to move in, trying to raid a little bit. And look at this, Wonder's got a lot of army just back here. Just trying to deal with the raiding itself. Oh, it's not looking good. Even then, he's losing a lot of his army to the left-hand side too. He is trying to clean up what he can. And now Battering Ram is going to start getting to work in his archery range, which is... why not? Top-hand side, though, still fairly stalemate. Even if Trebuchet now starts to come out, we'll take care of this guard tower and then hopefully take care of the rest of this business. It looks like Wanda's trying to protect his own base rather than push in right now. This is fairly well played coming out of Vinchester here. I would say somewhat, some degree, a good comeback. Transfer into the window. Clinging to this hill here. This is really good. It's got this main plateau originating here from Vinchester. This is so important. It's allowing to get those barracks full and just keep spamming the numbers up. At least for Wanda's sake, though, he's keeping up, to be fair. He's 43 military. Up at the top, though. A couple more champions on to raid in. Wanda's trying to deal with it. But in the middle, though, same story. Guard tower not taken down. The Trebuchet gonna start moving forward. A second one also out, by the way. Another guard tower came up here as well. Wanda's just being a right pest. Wanda's got to do something right now. He needs to get more upgrades and he needs to get the blast furnaces. He's got +2 now, but he really needs the +4 to make these efficient enough. As now it just looks like Vinchester's going to move all the way around. Outpost up here. Just get that little bit extra vision. Probably see the extra stone too. But he's going to go straight in. He's going to go straight for this TC and try and knock it down as quick as possible. And here we go. He's going to go straight for it. And look how quick it just goes down. This TC is just melting. Oh god. Wanda's army has finally arrived, but it hasn't arrived in a decent amount of time because all these builds are going to go down. 83 builds, 18 back, and dropping like a... I don't know what. In comparison to 113, it's a big fight right now. I think Wanda got a decent head start on this one. It's just ridiculous. And it doesn't even matter. Vinchester still comes out top because the military is a lot cheaper here for Vinchester. So trades-wise, it's a lot better too. It's a decent, clean fight. Up at the top as well, his base is doing a little bit more raiding as well. And then in the middle as well, more champions and Huskars starting to be created. Another TC goes down. Wanda shot that A6 pop and GG is called. Oh my god. Great game. That was so well played. I thought Wanda was going to have that game, to be fair, to a small degree. And the reason why was that, Vinchester was in the feudal age for ages, quite frankly, making the towers, defend his own base. I thought Wanda was just going to dominate, he had all the map control, basically. He got a castle in a beautiful spot. And you've got 2 guard towers as well, generally speaking. If he just applied that pressure down this central point, and at the same time, I think he should have walled his own base a little bit more, I think. Because that's the best thing to do against gods. Then maybe I think he could have taken the win. But Vinch turned that around. He just turned up like in Castle Age and was just like, I'm having none of it. I'm having none of it. There we go. That's the scores on the doors here right now. 230 to 220. Wanda did kill a few more. Vinchester collected tons more food here. That's a real killer there for Wanda. 113 to 87 the build count as well. And there we go. GG, well played. They've already started launching to the next game, so we're just going to change those scores. Wait for the spectator countdown to begin. 2-0